So what supplies do you need for the upcoming Nature and Nurture Louisa May Alcott, Laura Ingalls Wilder, and L.M. Montgomery? Well, to begin with, a good sketchbook with quality watercolor paper. This one is from Stillman & Byrne. You could also use a Canson watercolor paper sketchbook or any of the other varieties of sketchbooks available out there. Just make sure it's some heavyweight watercolor paper and something that you are going to enjoy using. And then you'll need a water brush, and I use the Pentel Aquash medium water brush and some form of paints. You can buy an inexpensive Winsor & Newton travel kit like this, or you can purchase these artist grade watercolors from me. This is the palette that I will be using. Quinacridone Red Rose Deep, a yellow, which would be similar to a Hansa yellow. We will have burnt sienna, sap green, cerulean, and ultramarine blue. And then you'll need things like some form of an eraser, a kneaded eraser or a white eraser like this, a simple pencil, and some pens. I like to have a Pilot ink pen. It's not waterproof. And I also like to have a Micron waterproof pen. Doesn't really matter what size, 03, this is 03, 05, 08, or maybe a variety. And then I love working with Sharpie pens. There are so many varieties out there now. Just a regular old Sharpie is wonderful for so many things. And then you can get them also in, I don't have one here, but there's brush pen Sharpies now. There's also ultra fine points. They just come in a wide variety. They're so fun because they add color and they're permanent. So get some of those. Another nice extra not needed would be some brush pens. These are not waterproof, so you need to keep that in mind. These are Tombow brush pens. I do love them for their dual tip. And then if you're willing to buy some books, there are 3 that we are going to be using heavily in class that I would suggest you purchase. The first is The Guide to Walden Pond by Robert Thorson. We'll be using this with Louisa May Alcott. And then The World of Laura Ingalls Wilder by Marta McDowell. And finally, The Landscapes of Anne of Green Gables when we do our L.M. Montgomery studies. And you'll have to tune into the tea video to find out what teas I plan to drink during our class times.